So hi everyone, my name is Momin. A quick background: I live in a tier 3 town in Maharashtra. I studied till 10th in Urdu medium, and then for 11th and 12th I shifted to CBSE English medium, and I shifted to Aurangabad, now known as the Sambhajinagar in Maharashtra. The incident I wanted to talk about today is what happened during my 12th. Around November 2017, my grandfather got into an accident, and eventually after 2 weeks of hospitalization, he passed away. And just 2 weeks after that, my mother got diagnosed with cancer, and we have to shift her to Apollo Hyderabad. And all of my centers were in Aurangabad. I am the single male child of the family. All of my sisters are way much younger than me, so I had to be with my family. That was not negotiable. And I had my JEE mains in Jan 2018, then my practicals in Feb, and then my main board in March, and then again JEE main in April. So that was very crucial time for me also as a person, as a student. And my father is a professor, so I got a little concession in attendance in school, but I had to go back there eventually for my exams because all of my centers were in Aurangabad. So I used to be with my mother during the night time. My father used to be with her during the entire daytime. I used to be with her during the entire night. So I had to study the entire night for the exam, for JEE, also for boards also. Plus, I used to study in night and I used to sleep in the morning. But when I had to travel back to Aurangabad for my exam, the sleep schedule got really messed up because I had to wake up early for the exam. Plus one thing was in favor of me was my age. So I did a lot of hard work there. Then I think that hard work is irreplaceable because whatever I did, I think is that I had my excuses. Like there was, I think it's a comfy ride for many of my fellow mates, but for me it was a very much of lows and highs, and eventually I had my excuses, but I cannot give excuses at that time because that was a very important point for me as a student also. So I cannot compromise with my studies also, and family is, as I said, not negotiable. So I used to study the entire night. I had to be there with my family when they needed me, and then I just go to Aurangabad whenever the exams were there. And I used realize that it also teaches me like how to keep calm. I realized that like I still remember what happened was just one day before my physics exam. Doctor said to my father that things were looking very serious, and like my father was crying, my sisters were crying, and I just remember that I went to washroom and I just cried for 5 minutes. And like when I think this now, it's very hard, but I just cried. And then when I went back to my father and my sisters, I just consoled them. I was with them during the entire day. Then I went back to Aurangabad, gave my paper, and then still went back to Hyderabad to be with them for next 2 days, and then again for my board paper. So I like I started living under pressure the entire 4 months. That like right now I am used to be with any type of pressure. My colleagues panic or anything happened at job, and during my college days also whatever happened, I never used to panic because right now I am used to be in the pressure and still doing the same work that I used to do in my normal efficiency. Plus one thing that I realized at that time is like I used to think every acquaintance is my friends, but I now understand the people. Like I now can differentiate between who is my friend, who is just a acquaintance, and who is not my friend, definitely. So that understanding is what made me who I am today. And I think like eventually at the end I got what I wanted in my JEE. I got what I wanted in my boards, and especially my mother is now well. We are now a happy healthy family, but eventually the results were all good. And that was very bad situation when I look back at it, but it had made me like what I am today. I may be weak at some areas, but I know that I can outperform anyone in my hard work. I can like I work can work in any type of pressure, and now I do understand people. So that's the thing, is that the lessons are the things that remain with me, with just memories of that incident. But that's why I am the way I am today. So that's what I wanted to share you. Thank you.